Good day, YouTube. We're still at it, still going strong. Short weekend for me this weekend. Life happens, dentist appointments, etc. Only out here one day this week, and I'm back to work tomorrow morning. So, yeah. What do? You get one day off a week. Come in here, turn wrench. Yep, we've got trans harness. Whooped my ass today. Took gentle so I didn't have to cut the wires, pull the plugs, got it all out. We've got the engine ready to pull, the chains hooked on. All I gotta do is back this thing out, hook onto it with the backhoe, and we're gonna pluck it right out of there. But she's still sitting here for now. I did remove the steering column, fuel door, the gas pedal, and the cable. So there's a lot of little things I did today that, doesn't seem like much progress to still see it sitting here. I was hoping to have done an LS bench harness to remove vats from your ECU. That'll get an LS running, and you can we'll clean up that harness also, so you will get it down to 4 wires, and I'll be flipping the harness over, rerouting majority of the wires, because I believe we're going to attempt to hide them in the cab of the truck, because I'm planning on having no fenders on this. But it will be mocked up for fenders. If I do sell it, I'd like it mocked up where someone wanted to bolt the fenders back on, they could. But I'm planning on going with like a bikini style fender, so it looks really ratty. And with the turbo, there should be pipes hanging up over the hood and around. Yeah, it should be pretty ratty looking. What else we got here? We've got, we can touch on the budget real quick. S10 chassis, that's what we're dropping this LS into. $200 for an engine and the harness, the brains, everything we need. It isn't bad money. That's a good deal. Get the most complete donor vehicle you can. If you can get the engine, transmission, the harness, the whole 9 yards, and just swap it over in the cheapest POS you can find, and people have put LS swaps into just about anything out there, and you can find help to do it. I like street rods, rat rods, trucks. I love trucks, are a passion of mine. America was built on trucks. I love it. The S10 chassis, they're a dime a dozen, and I'll show you a photo of one of those here right up quick. We'll splice it in here. It was right up on Facebook for 400 bucks. 2-wheel drive S10 80s, perfect. The original S10 chassis, hey, those things are as close to the original frame dimensions of most any older car or truck on the road. So if you want to do 30s or 40s, 50s, an S10 chassis, sweet. And then when you add the LS drop right into it, you can get frame or the engine mount adapters, and people have been putting these LSs into the S10s. There's lots of groups and forums you can join, get right into there. For $500 or $400 is what I saw this week. That was Facebook Marketplace. It's a steal compared to when you buy Google frames for street rods and rat rods, and you'll see the prices. They vary. For a complete roller, you're looking at $3,000 to $10,000. So $400 for an S10 chassis, yeah, it's a pretty good budget. You can do it on the cheap. You don't have to spend 10 grand to put a 46 Dodge onto a chassis. 504 and code 504. Look them up. They're right there on Facebook. They sell adapters. You can throw I believe they do like 45, 46 Chevy pickups They make the adapters to bolt everything right up to an S10 chassis. And there's other kit cars out there. If you do enough research, you'll see all those also. You know, another good place to look besides Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist has a bunch of stuff. Then, you know, you get the cheap chassis, you get the cheap engine and transmission, and pretty much just bolt it together. And rat rods, nobody cares what it looks like. You can spend as much as you want. You know, the sky's the limit. A lot of people do high dollar rat rod builds. You know, what the heck? Well, that's not my objective here. My objective is to do it as low dollar as possible, and S10 chassis is what I got. The Dodge, like I said, I picked it up from a guy in a car club. Guys, get involved with your local car clubs. They're out there, and most of them are willing and accepting. Most of them are getting on. There's a lot of experience out there. If you know, some of these older guys have been doing this for years, and they know guys who build. And guys who build usually are sitting on a project or two. Maybe they've, you know, set it aside because they're working on something else. Maybe they need money. They're willing to part with what they've got. You know, that's basically what I got. He was building a 67 Camaro, I believe. And he ended up selling me this Dodge and the S10 chassis for $500 to help get that one built. So have at it, you know, get to know the guys in your car club. They're a wealth of information. If you get stuck in a build, YouTube has been a world of, you know, good information. And, you know, with that being said, check out JR. Anything you want to know about these LS swaps, he's got a very active Facebook group and a lot of help right there. It's helped me out a lot, got me motivated. There's also, you know, for rat rods, check out Rat Rod Bob Builds. I don't have his permission, but I can't post a link to it yet, but I do have JR, so I'll leave a link for JR up here. Look for it here at the end of the video. And, you know, as always, like and subscribe. Follow along with what I'm doing. Next week, we are going to do the LS bench harness. We'll hopefully tackle getting that fats removed. We may not be able to. I don't know if I got a tablet yet that I can plug into it. I was going to try and do one with a work tablet that I got, but it wasn't big enough for Android to function properly. So I kind of put that on hold, and I stripped off more parts off of this than what I should have. But like I said, it's a rat rod. There's another guy out on YouTube. When you strip out a donor vehicle, strip it down to bare nothings. If you've got the capabilities to remove the axles and sit on an axle and still move it in and out and get rid of the carcass, go for it. You know, there's a guy out there within 2 or 3 donor vehicles. He's building a complete extra freebie rat rods out of these things. So, you know, I've pulled the steering column. I've got the steering box. You know, I've got the wrench, the harness. Gonna need very few materials, you know, other than some rear. What say you if I decide to stretch this 46 Dodge so I could actually sit in it? These older trucks and vehicles are made for shorter people. I'm 6'2", and it sure would be sweet to take it out for a cruise when I get it done. Yeah, so, you know, I'm seriously thinking about stretching it, and I'll be well beyond my capabilities and knowledge of it, but it would be fun to tackle, and I'm very tempted to do it. I know I've got some great helpers in the area, knowledgeable people that can actually walk me through, and, you know, we'll learn together. So keep me motivated, folks. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when I post my videos, and I'm going to attempt to do a video every week, no matter how much or how little I get done. I'm going to try to keep going, and if I don't post a video, I want you guys to climb all over me. Let's get it done. And don't forget to check out JR at the end of this video. Guy is a wonderful guy on this LS, very knowledgeable, and he's done a lot of videos. You know, basically I'm just duplicating some of the LS stuff as far as the harness and the vat removal. I've learned from him in LS swap one. There's a guy that developed the dongle, whatever you want to call it, the USB port that I showed you last week of the things that come, and we'll touch on that. The LS Droid beta program. I believe the guy's name's Peter Santog. And like I said, follow JR along. I am not here to tell you how to do it, but I'm going to show you how I'm doing it. So, thanks.